And we are all set to go here. Okay, so go ahead and join me on the mat. Go ahead and come to seated. And we're just going to start to move the spine a little bit, yeah? So we'll spend a little bit of time warming through everything, getting everything moving well. And then we'll advance from there. We're bringing in a little bit more sort of core connection-y kind of exercises this evening. So we'll feel a little bit more abdominal stuff. It's all good. None of it will last for too long. You know the rules at this stage. At any stage that you want to take a break, of course you can and should. And this session, like all the others, will be uploaded to the video library, which you have access to if you want to repeat. Okay, so let's go ahead. And we're going to sit cross-legged, as long as that feels okay to you. Feel free to pop yourself up on a cushion or a yoga block or a book or something. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to just take the hands out in front. Allow the eyes to look down. And use that looking down of the eyes and that reach of the hands to roll you into a forward stretch. So sort of like a child's pose, like that sort of resting position, but you're sitting cross-legged. If you're feeling tight in the sides of your hips, so am I. It's so fun, okay? They're going to get a little bit of a stretch here. And then slowly draw the hands in and allow the spine to stack up. Sit right in the back of your pelvis, okay? Sometimes we can really think about sitting really tall. And we can try and lift those ribs, but sit in the back of your pelvis. Enjoy the weight of your pelvis on the mat. And then again, let the eyes roll forwards, let the chin roll, and let the body reach forward. Starting already to mobilize the back, the spine, the pelvis, the shoulders. Go ahead and roll back up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stay down there for a sec, okay? So go ahead and reach the arm and allow yourself to rest here, just gently dropping into the mat. We're going to take a breath sort of into that bra strap area, into that mid-back area, and feel it expand behind you. So we're going to inhale through the nose, nice and quiet. Exhale through the nose as well, and feel the body sinking. Inhale, we take air into the body and it expands. Exhale, we're pushing volume out of the body and it softens. One more time. Think about a balloon. When you blow air into a balloon, the walls of the balloon, just like the walls of you, we push out into them. And then when we let the air out of the balloon, the walls soften in. Good. We're going to take both arms over to the left side. So we're going to take the arms over that left leg, head towards the left knee, and just soften here. So now we're opening those right ribs. We're going to inhale, pressing the air into the wall of the right rib cage. And then exhale the air out and the ribs soften. Inhaling in. Exhaling the air out and the ribs soften. Nice. One more time. Inhaling in. And exhaling out and everything softens. We're going to stay down here. But let's go ahead and take it over to that opposite side. Good. So we're feeling open in that side of the ribs. And it's okay if you're feeling a little restriction. We're going to inhale into the wall of the rib cage. Feel that air gently sort of circulate around the bones of those ribs. And then exhale. The pressure comes off and we soften. Inhaling. Feel that wall at the side of the rib cage expand, expand, expand. And exhale to soften, 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 soften. Once more, inhaling. And exhaling to soften right down. And then go ahead and take the hands back to center. And hopefully it feels a little easier to be here. And then then go ahead, slowly roll it on up. Good. Well done. Let yourself find the middle. Okay, good. Find the back of your pelvis. For me, I always sit forwards. I don't know why. I think I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. Sit into the back of your seat bones. Feel really supported on the ground. Good. And when you sit into the back of the seat bones, kind of take some of the pressure off your legs and your ankles. Yeah. We're going to cross the arms over the chest, and we're going to turn to your right. So your left ribs start to come forward, but we keep the ribs down into the abdominals. Yeah. We just sort of wrap the ribs around. Gently take it back to center. And let's go to the other side. Remembering that this is a warm-up. You're not going to get your biggest range here. You don't need to get your biggest range. And in fact, when you're seated and that pelvis is fixed, we don't want to try and access our biggest range. Let's do one more other side. Good. Okay, let's come to center. Let's take the arms out to the side, palms to ceiling. Good. And your arms are going to be slightly in front of you. Let's continue with that. So we're going to turn the right ribs around, and the left ribs come forwards and around. And then we go back to center. Now I want you to avoid using your arms. So sometimes we get pushed with the arms to try and get further. I want you to keep your arms sort of out of the equation. You're just holding them out in front of you. Really chill. One more other side. And other side. Good. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to keep the arms out in front. And let's send the legs out in front of you as well. Good. If you're sitting on something, you can stay sitting on something. You can bend the knees. They don't need to be straight. Only straight if you're happy there, okay? We still say stay sitting in the back of the pelvis. We're going to turn towards the right leg. So the left ribs come forward. And I'm going to round over that leg. Turn my back palm. Let me spin to you. Turn my back palm towards the ceiling. Slowly step up and come back. Sitting center. Turn my ribs to the left. Turn my left palm to the ceiling as I round forward. I step up and center. So I'm going to turn and round. Those ribs are turning around. So instead of reaching for your baby toe, which we might have heard before, let's just see, can I fold around my ribs and get my arms to rotate? We're going to do that 2 more times. Round, stack, and center. Last one, rotate, and round, stack, and center. Good, you guys, go ahead. Take it back to center. And now I'm sitting, if you're not already, sitting to the length of the mat. Yeah, legs are reaching out in front of you. Let those arms come out. Amazing, good. Send the legs away from you as you start to roll off your seat bones into your low back, into your mid back, into your upper back, lie down. Good. So all we got to do is we just come to a really controlled lie down. We're going to slide the legs in. Amazing. Press the knees together, feet together. Let's start with that bent knee fall out. So I'm going to take my left leg and I'm going to roll out with the leg. So from the femur, from the thigh bone, roll it out and take it back in. Same leg, 2 more. Can I get a sense of the thigh bone rolling without squeezing the side of the hip? Okay, so this is your mobilizing time. You don't want to be accessing too much muscle here. Let's go to the other leg. Let's do that for 3 and roll back. Feel this spread of the back of the pelvis on the mat underneath you. 1 more time. Good. All right, we're going to alternate. Let's go. Leg 1 and back in. Leg 2 and back in. Let's go. Leg 3. Good. And in. And 4. Really good. 1 more either side. Leg slides. Amazing. by your sides. Stand in your feet, and we're just going to press the mat away to roll the pelvis back. Tailbone to ceiling and lower back drops into the mat, and then release it. Tail up, tail away, chin away. Rolling the spine like we've done at the start of most of our classes now. Just getting in there a little faster. One more. Good. We're going to settle the pelvis somewhere in the middle. Stand into your feet. Push the feet down. Roll the tail to the ceiling. We're going to slide your seat bones along your hamstrings and reach your knees forward. That's it. We're going to roll the back off the mat. You're resting across the top of that upper back, right along sort of that line of your shoulder blades. Stay standing in the legs, and then nice and gentle, roll the spine down into the mat, softening. Good. Again, lift the tail. Send the knees forwards over those toes. Press the floor away with your feet. Good. Then from here, as you exhale, drop the sternum, drop the spine down into the mat to release. We're going to do that one more. Back body strengthening, front body stretching. Yes, opening the hips. Keep sending that energy forward. And as we're here, can we get a sense that even though the pelvis is lifting, the sternum in the front of your body is dropping towards the spine in the back of the body. So we're not popping those ribs up, we're dropping the ribs down, we're slightly flexed. We're going to drop the spine back down into the mat. We're going to pick the arms off the floor. Look at your knees and roll the upper body off the mat. So we're lifting just until those shoulder blades are off the floor. And we turn these front ribs forwards and down. And then we're going to release it back down. Stand in the feet. Press the knees over the toes. Reach the hips. So strong back body, strong glutes, strong hamstrings. Slide the body down. Once you're there, reaching with the fingers, curling those ribs, using it for mobility as well as strength. You're going to start saying hello to your abdominals, yeah? We're going to release it back down, press into the feet, lift the tail, slide the seat bones along the hamstrings, reach the knees, good. And then drop it back down. Nice and strong, reaching and curling off the mat. Amazing. Okay, stay with me. We're going to add on. We're going to reach the arms to the ceiling. Stay there if you can with them. Lift the tail, slide, and reach up into bridge. Good. Stay here. Press all the weight into your right foot. If you need to have your arms on the floor, go for it. Take that left leg into tabletop. Good. Now drop the spine down into the mat. From here, keep that leg up where it is. Eyes look forwards, arms look forwards, shoulders round forwards, and we roll exactly into flexion. We're going to release everything back to where it started. Foot stays up. Good. Press the right foot through the floor and lift into single leg bridge. Amazing. Once you're up there, slide it back down. And then turn the ribs. Don't mind what I'm doing. I've just had a bit of a cramp. Turn the ribs and curl the body all the way forward. Good. Releasing all the way back down. Stand in the right foot. Reach the knee forward. Lift up to bridge. Excellent, you guys. Well done. Dropping the spine back down. And then once you're there, go ahead and curl that upper body off the mat. We're going to stay here. We're going to pump your arms down, 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 down. Good. Now let's breathe. Inhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Stay here. We're going to replace the foot back down onto the floor. Can we keep the upper body lifted? If you can, take your hands behind your head, and then we're going to lift the left leg up, replace the left leg down. Keep pressing your right foot through the floor. Good, just do 3 more times, and keep breathing. 2 more, it's absolutely okay if the front of you is shaking a little bit. 1 more time, and down, and then let's release the body to the floor. Excellent. If you can, let's go ahead and send those arms right up to the ceiling again. And then we're going to press both feet through the floor, lift the tail, and reach those knees forward. We're going to stand all your weight into your left leg now, right leg up into tabletop. Keeping that pelvis as balanced as you can, roll down through the spine. And then once the pelvis is down, reach the arms, roll the eyes forward. Good. Turning the ribs. And then we're going to release all the way down, shoulder blades down, head down. And press the foot through the floor, lift into bridge. Good. Use all of your foot, especially the ball of the foot and your toes, not just your heel. Roll down through the floor. Now, if you use the ball of the foot and your toes, you might feel a little more in the back of your leg. We're going to curl the body forwards, reaching the fingers out of those shoulders. Good. Releasing it back down, palms facing each other. Stand into that leg, into all of that foot. Lift the pelvis. Release the pelvis, lengthen the spine, widen your seat bones, and curl the body up. Lift, that's it. Good. Feeling like your abdominals still dropping down, allowing you to come up. Last time, roll it down. Everything reaches. Press through that left foot, up into that bridge. Good, strong, guys, super. Roll the spine back down. Take your time. Release the base of your pelvis. Curl it up, and let's pause here. Same breathing exercise with arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause it. Good. Now you're welcome to drop the upper body to the mat, or hands behind your head, make a little hammock for your head. Lifted foot to the floor and picks up, that's 1. To the floor and picks up, that's 2. To the floor and picks up for 3. We're going to do it 2 more times. Good, last one. Down and lift it. We're going to let the body come back down onto the mat. We're going to take both knees into the chest and just hug them into you. Give it a rock, side to side, stretching out, feeling that low back contact the mat. Excellent, good. All right, when you're ready, we're going to keep the legs where they are. Interlace the hands and pop them behind your head. Elbows are pointing up. When you're ready, let's give it a little bit of length in the back of the neck. So you're just using your hands to stretch the back of the neck along, and then lift your elbows, lift your chest. So we're sending the weight now into the lower half of those ribs, those bottom ribs on the mat. I'm going to take my left hand to my right knee, my right hand to my right ankle, or however far down your shin you get. Let's stretch that left leg away from you. Good. Now you've got 2 jobs. We pull in with the leg and we reach out with the other leg. The hands help to keep you up. And swap. Outside hand to the ankle, inside hand to the knee. Push and pull. Push and pull. Let's lift for 4. Inhale, exhale, 3. Hold it. We're going to bend both knees in and let the upper body return to the mat. Okay, we're going to drop the left foot to the floor. We're going to take the right leg to the ceiling. Okay, good. Now, when you're ready, we're going to keep that right leg connected, and I want you to feel your back on the mat. We're going to start to break down scissors, okay? So we're going to reach the leg forwards, and you're in control of that leg. Don't allow the front of the hip to feel really tight, okay? We want to get it leg, hip, and abdominals. Now pull the leg back up. Leg reaches away. And remember that a straight leg is harder to control than a bent leg because it's a longer lever and it's almost like a heavier weight for your core to manage, okay? So take your time with this one. One more time. Okay, now we're going to add in the foot on the floor, okay? We're going to lower the leg, the right leg, away. As it comes up, we're going to stretch the left leg out on the floor. Good. Right leg lowers, left knee bends, right leg lifts, and left leg slides. So we're getting both legs really good to do the opposite job of each other. Good, but we're still using the floor for support. Last one. Reach and roll. Good. Now, see how you feel with your right leg in the air and your left leg stretched out. Could we draw a tiny circle on the ceiling with that right leg? If you need to bend your left leg, please do. We're going to reverse the circle. It's like you're kind of tracing around a tennis ball. Yeah, it's small. Weight dropping into the mat. Last one. Go ahead and bend that knee. Perfect. Hug that knee right into your chest. And then release. We're going to drop that foot to the floor. Let's reach out and let's lift that left leg to the ceiling. We're going to start left leg only. So let's reach the leg away from you and take it back up. Now, it's absolutely possible that it might feel slightly different on either leg because, of course, we think of having one pelvis, but really we've got two pelvic halves, a right pelvic half and a left pelvic half, just like we've got a right and left leg. So it might feel a little easier or freer, or it might feel a little more challenging. That's okay. When you're ready, we're going to lower the left leg away from you. As it comes up, we slide the right leg away. Slide the right leg in, left leg lowers. Slide the right leg out, left leg up. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay for a sec. How do we feel with that right leg straight and that left leg straight? If you can, let's draw a circle on the ceiling with that left leg, really from the thigh bone. The thigh bone is stirring the foot, and the foot's tracing around that tennis ball. Let's reverse it with the option, as always, to bend the right leg if you need to, or the left leg that's in the air. Last one. Go ahead and bend that knee, hug that knee into your chest, and slide the other leg in as well. Okay, we're going to take it into full scissors. Take your time, we won't be there for too long. We're going to lift the upper body right up towards those thighs. Good, okay. Now let's send the legs to the ceiling. I'm going to take one hand behind my thigh, the other behind my calf. But you can take both hands behind your thighs, yeah? We're going to lower, I'm going to hold on to my right leg and lower my left leg. Good, now I pull my right leg to my chest, I lift my chest to my right leg, and I breathe out. Swap, pull, and lift. Swap, pull, and lift. Now, if your abdominal muscles are pushing forwards, don't worry about it. You're flexed. They will. Keep breathing. And what I want you to focus on instead of your abdominal muscles, is turning your ribs forwards and down. For 5, 4, 3. Good. Breathing 2. Last one. Bend both knees in. Good. We're going to stay up here. Keep that head lifted. And we're going to press the feet forwards. Press the thigh bones into your hands. Modified roll up. Good. Now, slowly slide the feet along the mat. Roll off the seat bones and down. Let the head drop. Press the feet into the mat, thighs into the hands. to roll up to seated, super. And we're gonna roll it down, slide to return. One more. Press the thigh bones into the hands. And then we're gonna sit right up on those seat bones, not in front, right on them. So still weight to the back of your pelvis, okay? I'm gonna reach my arms forwards, reach my legs forward, and I'm gonna just do 2 roll downs and roll ups. Start to roll the pelvis away from your heels, away from your legs. That's it. Lengthening the spine, lying your spine down on the mat. Arms overhead. Now you need a big breath out, and we're going to turn the ribs. So we lift the arms. We're going to look right down at your pubic bone. Turn the ribs to roll the spine, to reach it out. Amazing. Roll the body back down. This is it. Your last one. We're rolling down. We're stretching everything. We pick the arms up to the ceiling. Roll the shoulders forward. The eyes to your pelvis to roll. That's it. Reach it forward. And then go ahead and come up. Excellent. Good. Okay. I'm going to spin to you, but you stay exactly as you are, okay? I want you to take your hands either side, right and left, slightly behind you, okay? And your fingers are going to point out to the side, as long as that feels okay. So sink into your shoulders, sort of lazily, nothing to do. Good. Now, gently, we're going to push down into the mat to lift to neutral, okay? And then I want you to start to wrap your shoulders open at the front and close at the back, and that's going to lift your chest. So we're rolling the ball of your arm in its socket. Now when you're ready, let it relax. Let the chest bone sink back. We're going to lift the chest bone, spiral the arms, release the chest bone, shoulders roll forwards. One more time. It's exactly what we do when we do that Dart exercise. We're going to roll the shoulders, lift the chest, now stay. Feet are going to be right in under your knees if you can get them there. Good, but not too close to your seat. You need to move. We're going to keep the chest lifted. Send the tail towards your heels and lift the tail to the ceiling. Push the floor away. Drop the tail, widen the seat bones, and relax. This is a bridge. It's exactly the same. I need your legs. You need your legs. You need your feet. But I also know you need a lot of arms, and that's okay. Okay? So press through the arms, rotate, open. Slide the tail to your heels. Reach the knees. Good. Really stand in your legs. Knees forward. This is undoing all of that curling over a desk. Wide seat bones drop down. Beautiful, guys. Yeah, super. Do that one more time. Lift the chest bone, spiral the shoulders. Send the tail to the heels and lift. Keep reaching the knees forward. I'm just going to breathe here. We're going to tuck the tail a little more. Ooh, say hello to the hamstrings. Holding 3, 2, 1. I'm going to release my seat bones, wide seat bones, tail to floor. Excellent, really good. Go ahead and let's sit, and we're going to come into mermaid. If you need to be seated a little higher, again, if you want to prop yourself up on that cushion, go for it, under both sides of your body. We're going to have one leg in front, one leg behind, and we're going to go towards your feet first. So hands down, come into that big side stretch. We're going to soften here, and then reach the arm towards where the wall meets the ceiling. Come back, hand to floor, and other side, we reach. Think about turning your ribs, pushing your ribs away from the hand that's on the floor. And then we're going to go one more like that, either side. We're going to reach. And then last one, take it over here and stay. Good. Now, let's turn towards the mat, both hands on the floor. Take the chest so it's between those hands. Okay, let's push the mat away from you and use that to round your spine. Pull the mat towards you to lift your chest. Good, so it's like a cat stretch on your side. One more, push to round. Pull to lift. You get back to center. And relax to come all the way up. Excellent, we're gonna stay here. Let's come down onto your elbow. Excellent. You can leave that bottom knee bent. Maybe you move it out of your way a little bit. And we're going to stretch out that top leg. Slide the top leg along the mat and pull it back. Slide it along, and it's going to take your body with you. Good. Now, one more. Excellent. Stay here. Notice when you get further, the side of your hip talks to you just a little more, yeah? And come back. Now, pick the leg up, and same thing. Reach it and take it back. So we're getting a little bit of rolling. If you're really bony underneath your hip, some of us just have sort of bonier hip structures than others, you can pop a towel or something underneath it, or a jumper or something. We're going to stay somewhere in the middle, but just reach the leg a little longer. We're going to lower the foot to the floor, so big toe and heel side of the floor, of the leg down, and up, lower, and lift. 3. Now, if this isn't comfortable in this shoulder, absolutely no, you can come down onto your side, okay? Last 2. Last one, we're going to hold it. Circle 4 and 3. I've got a little lift in my ribs to the side, but soft in the front. Let's reverse for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lift that leg up and up. Your toes, if anything, are turning towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, when you're ready, we're going to sweep the leg forward. So we are going to go kick, kick, point the toes, sweep the leg back. Beautiful open in the hip. Forwards, kick, kick, point, back. Flex, kick, kick, point. Good. 2 more. Flex, kick, kick, point, back. Last one. Kick, kick, point, back. Now I'm going to take that leg to the front corner of the mat, and your other leg is going to join it. Okay. I'm going to come all the way down onto my arm, prop my head on my hand, but again, you're welcome to be all the way down. Good. We're going to go turning out in the top leg. So we're going to spiral the inner thigh to be forwards, and then we're going to slide the knee to the ceiling and slide the big toe along the inseam of your leg. Doesn't matter how far it goes. And then we're going to slide it out. Can we allow the thigh bone to turn around so that it's not such a big squeeze in the outside of your hip? And away. Beautiful, guys. One more time. Take it in. Now, can we stay here? Can we pull the knee to the shoulder and reach the toes to the ceiling and lower the leg? Good. So we slide, knee, leg, and lower. 2 more. Slide, knee, leg. Good. And lower. 1 more time. Slide, knee, leg. Beautiful. Well done. And lower. Okay, stay here. Prop yourself back up on that elbow as long as it felt okay to you. And we're going to take this top foot and plant it behind you. Good. So just connect it. And then this bottom leg, your hand can be on the mat or on the leg, wherever you like. This bottom leg is going to pick up and down. So we're lifting the inseam of the leg towards the ceiling, and we're lowering it down. Let's do that for 3 more times. Good. Excellent. Well done. 2 more times. That inner thigh is super important. It's the deep part of that core. Yes? Okay. On your next one, can we pick it up? Can we just do what we did in the top leg? We're going to circle it for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Reverse, staying soft in the shoulder. Last 2, and 1. Hold, pulse the leg up, and up. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to let the leg go and press it up to seated. Amazing. Guys, good. Let's go ahead and swap it over to that second side. Perfect. So So we're gonna go towards the feet again first. So hand to the mat, arm reaches out of your torso instead of out of your shoulder, yeah? Reach it, push the ribs away from the hand on the floor. And hand to the floor, and side bend, beautiful. Hand to the floor, and reach. Last time, hand to the floor, and mermaid, good. Rotate towards the floor, both hands down. We're gonna press the mat away and round the spine. Pull the mat to you and slide that chest forward. 2 more, press to round. Pull to slide. 1 more time, press to round. Pull to slide. Take it back to center and release. Excellent, good. We're gonna stay on this side. Elbow's gonna come down and we're gonna take the top leg long, the bottom knee bent and sort of relaxed. Okay, foot's on the floor. We're gonna slide the leg away and slide it back in. Notice how when we reach the leg, that moves the whole body. Yeah, that's moving your ribs. It's good. It's moving your spine. We're getting some lateral movement in the spine from the leg. Last one. Good. Well done. Now pick the leg up and let's reach it and back. Reach it. Good. Excellent, you guys. Reach that leg. Take it back and then just let it be in the middle. Good. But keep reaching out through your heel. We're going to lower the leg. We're going to pick it up. We're going to lower it down. And we're going to pick it up. And we're breathing softly. We've got these ribs underneath us lifted. Good. And we're strong through the shoulder and through the arm. But we're not having to put too much muscle involved here. Okay. Elbow slightly further out than your shoulder, not quite directly underneath it. Hold that leg up. Circle forwards for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse 4 and 3 and 2. Super. 1. Lift it up and 3, 2, and 1. Now hold. We're going to take the leg forwards, forwards. Point the toes. Sweep it just behind you. Kick, flex, flex, and point. Bottom leg dropping through the floor and point. And it doesn't matter how far that leg comes, but you are doing really well. Good. Those are great legs. 1 more. Flex, flex, and point. Good. And relax. We're going to take both legs out long. I'm going to take myself down onto my arm, and I'm going to turn out my top leg and then relax it. So I just spiral my thigh bone to take my kneecap to the ceiling. Definitely I'm going to use my hand on the mat for support, somewhere sort of in front of my belly button, in front of my chest. I'm going to slide the big toe along the leg with the knee to the ceiling. I'm going to slide it back down. Good. Slide it in and out. Good. 1 more. Slide it in and slide it. Now when you're ready, let's see, can we add on? If it doesn't feel good to you, you can just keep sliding in and out. I'm going to take the leg in, pull that knee in towards the shoulder, leg reaches, and we stretch through the toes to the floor. Again, slide, knee, lengthen, and lower. 2 more times. Slide, knee, lengthen, and 1 more. Slide, good, knee, lengthen, replace. Amazing. Go ahead and press back up on that elbow. Elbow slightly further out than your shoulder. Stand the top foot to the floor. And I'm going to reach out through the heel of my bottom leg. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to lower it down. My foot is standing to the floor. And as I lift the bottom leg, the thigh bone is dropping into the mat a little more. And you'll feel that. You'll feel the underside, the side of that hip here, get a little heavier every time you lift the leg. Let's take it up and hold it. Can I reach out through the heel? Can I really intention that leg? Circle for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse 4, 3, yes, 2, and hold. Little pulses up and up. This is 4, 3. Well done. 2 and 1. Release the leg and relax. Good. Pushing it up and away. Excellent. When you're ready, I'm gonna spin my mat around and you're gonna come onto your front. So let's come down onto your tummy. Legs are reaching long out behind you. Amazing. Let's take the hands under the shoulders. Elbows pointing up, shoulders rolling forwards. And let's get a sense for that early swan. Just check, just tilt your pelvis a little bit. So we sort of send your tailbone to the ceiling, tailbone to heels. One more, tail to ceiling, tail to heels. And see, can you settle the pelvis, okay? Allow the back of the pelvis, that absolute lower back, to just gently drop through into the mat. And when you're moving, we're gonna let the glutes, those bum muscles, be kind of soft, okay? So we're gonna wind the elbows back to roll the shoulders back. And gently pull the mat back to wind the chest bone opening forwards. And then we're just unraveling it back down. See, if every time you lay your spine down on the mat, we can feel a little bit longer. Elbows roll, shoulders roll, chest rolls, giving that little pull, that little opening. Good. And then unravel, unwind, return. One more time. Rolling it up, that's it. Now this time, once we start to get to the end of this sternum, can you push the mat away and keep lifting the chest? When you lift up, lift the hip bones and the pubic bone up. Yeah, that's it. So we're really supported. Push the mat away and then start to slide yourself back down. Lie yourself back down onto the mat. The reason it's important to lift the hips is because otherwise we're just taking it right into that lower back, which can be quite squeezy. Okay, let's go again. Elbows roll, shoulders roll. We're pulling the mat and then we push the mat. Strong arms, chest opening forward, really shine up. And then releasing it down. Beautiful, guys. Those are strong, the ones I can see. Let's do that one more time. Roll, pull, and press. Excellent, really good. When you're ready, we're gonna let yourself come down. And then once you're down, let's just float your legs. Now, you're gonna lift your knees and your feet off the floor. Yes, we're reaching them, reaching them, reaching them. And I want you to imagine your legs are growing longer out behind you. We're gonna gently push the right back of the thigh towards the ceiling. Left, right, left, right, good. Now, can we get it from the thigh more than from the glute, from that bum muscle? You'll get both. But let's send the intention to the leg. Yeah. Last two. Last one either side. And let's release the legs. Good. We're going to add a little bit of complexity to this. We're going to take the arms right down by your sides, palms to ceiling. And then when you're ready, let's pick the arms up. Turn the palms to the ceiling to roll the front of the shoulder open. We're going to reach the fingertips towards the toes to shine the chest bone forwards. Good. Now stay here with me. We're going to slowly circle the arms overhead and then drop back down onto the mat. Taking the arms back down by your sides, palms to your hips. Two more. Reach the fingers, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. Amazing. Stay up there. Arms circle overhead, lie the body back down. One more time, arms go back down by your sides. Reach the fingers, lift the chest, good. Circle the arms overhead, except this time, palms facing each other and we stay there. Swim those arms, lift right, left, right, left, right, left. Now breathe, you can drop lower into the mat by all, absolutely. That's it, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay and return. Take the hands under the shoulders and let's go ahead, press up onto all fours. Let's take that into your cat stretch. So we press the mat away, we round the spine, we chop it down. And release. Good. Let's press the mat away, round the spine, and pause. Tuck your toes. Good, amazing. Lift your knees to hover. Find your challenge. Release the knees. And when you hover, we're going to make sure you stay rounded, yes? 2 more. Hover. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. 1 more time. Hover. 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay up here. Send your left leg back. Send your right leg back and stay with me here. Push the floor away. Reach through the heels. You are strong. With me. 4, 3. Longer legs. 2. On 1. Bend the knees. Walk the hands back into your feet and crouch into your low squat. Amazing. Take a breath. See if you can have your hands to the floor and sort of your knees in towards your armpits. We're going to push the floor away. Send your lower back to the ceiling. And then let those arms just dangle empty out in front. Then from here, let's press the floor away. Roll it up gently through the spine. Heavy tail to floor. And we're all the way up. Good. I'm going to roll my left shoulder, my right shoulder. I'm going to lift those elbows and just rotate through the ribs. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it forwards. Good. Almost like sort of lazy arm front crawl. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let yourself find center and relax. Good. Take a breath. Inhale. And then exhale to let it go. Excellent. Guys, well done. Thank you so much. You have made it flyingly through another session. Really strong work, guys. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to stay on to shout now. And you can always send them through to me in an email or otherwise if you would prefer.